I am with Andy now here at the team, at the Excel stand, should I say, with the whole team to have a little look at everything they're up to. You are, of course, watching a PPMA TV sponsored by Mark & Mamage, and I'm very excited to see what we've got going on here, Andy.
Yeah,
So before we show these, can you tell us a bit about Excel and what it is that you do?
well, we've been going 20 years at Excel. We supply packaging machinery, mainly in the liquid and filling and capping industries. So we supply cosmetics, toiletries, household products, etc., the filling and the capping equipment and end-of-line equipment.
Very interesting. And I love this because it is something that you don't, well, when you pick up a product, you go, oh, right, yeah, how is that created? And that's you guys.
That is, it is all packaging. Everything you buy has been packaged in some way. All the liquids are filled, capped, labelled, etc. And anything from a nail polish to shampoos, bubble baths, etc. can all be done on our equipment here.
Yeah, I love that. And what a lovely industry to be packing as well.
Oh yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's interesting. It's quite diverse what we work in. We work a lot in electronic cigarette refills. That's a big part of our supply. So it's a relatively new industry. So we've developed a lot of equipment to suit their requirements. So which begins here on semi-automatic equipment.
Okay, well, shall we have a little look at this machine here? So I know we've got a couple of your colleagues who are demonstrating already over here, but talk us through this.
So these are the range of our semi-automatic filling machines, which is the base start of our supply. So the first one we're looking at here is a peristaltic machine. So that's for sort of pharmaceutical industry, bio industry, where you don't want any product contamination with metals or contact parts. So we have the machine here, peristaltic. Next to it, we have a gear pump filler. It's the same base model, but it's specific for filling liquids, creams, gels, oils, etc. We have a twin head version next door. And then just behind the customers here, we've got a bath bomb machine, which is for bath bombs for the toiletries industry. So we can supply that in singles and twin head versions. And finally, at the end, we have our cosmetic fillers for creams and gels, balms, etc. So the one at the far end, we probably can't see that on the camera, it's a hot fill machine. So that's for lip glosses, any molten product, wax-based products. Same filling machine principles, but we have a hot fill version of it. So it's a fully heated machine.
Wow, so you quite literally are covering the entire industry
We'd
there.
like to think we are, yes, yeah. And each of these machines, the beauty of what we supply, they're a modular build. So as we walk around the stand, we can see the semi-automatic machines in their second process. So we've added them to a filling line. So that which is...
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a little look over here then. If we make our way over and we can have a little look exactly at what you're describing.
Okay, so this is our XL monoblock. So it's a filling capping machine. We've designed it specifically for people who are looking at automation after the semi-automatic process. It's got a very small footprint, so it can fit into a laboratory or a small packing hall. The filling machine a customer might already own, and what we've upgraded it is into an automatic line. So we're filling here. We hand place the cap or the dropper at this point, and then we've got a cap tightener at the back, and we go on to a labelling machine, etc. So it's the complete process on one machine. But the key to it is it's modular. So if someone buys a semi-automatic filling machine from us at Excel, we have somewhere where that machine can go in the next process. So.
That must go down really well because actually it is an expense, you know, when people are wanting to buy. So the fact that they don't have to throw that machine out or replace it must go down really well.
It does, because a lot of our customers, especially from the PPMA show, we have a lot of start-up companies. So somebody who's got a new business comes to the exhibition, they want to invest in a machine to run their product, but they want to be sure that it's got a future. So being able to come to the show and show them the second and third process, it's a key part of what we do. So.
Well, with that in mind then, should we go and have a look at the third process over here then? So we can have another wander around then. So you got stage 1, stage 2, or we're busy over this side. We will have to go for a little bit of a wander. But I think that's just showing how amazing it is already here at PPMA and how busy it is getting with all our customers. So let's have a look here.
So we've got the bottle unscrambler. So this is a complete line now. So at the exhibition, we've done a complete packaging line. So this simulates how a small toiletries company, shampoo company, really anybody who's filling liquids can have an automatic line in their process. So on the end, we have the X-Fill bottle unscrambler. So all the customer simply does is throw the bottles into a hopper at the back. We feed them, we unscramble them, and we put them onto their conveyor. So we don't need any operators at this end of the line. The filling machine we've seen previously is again automated in this process. So the first operator we've got on the line would be here, hand placing the cap. Automatic capping, so we're guaranteeing the torque for the customer. So they'll have a minimum torque setting they want because of the packaging. So we can work on that process there. And then on the exit, we'd have a labelling machine, perhaps a cartoning machine, the second process.
Wow,
But
okay.
for the PPMA show, we want to keep it running. So we've worked it as a racetrack line, so we're feeding back into the unscramble at the end.
It's quite clever, isn't it? To
It
keep
is,
it all
yeah,
going,
yeah.
keep it going.
And it just gives something for people to look at and they can see the whole process. So.
I mean, it is pretty amazing. And like you say, being able to do all of this with just the one person saves time,
It does,
money,
yeah.
efficiency.
It does, yeah, and it's guaranteeing an output for a customer. So when they're adding up their figures, they know how many bottles they're going to get at the end of the day. So, yeah, which is a key part.
Ticking a few boxes.
It ticks a lot of boxes for people, yeah.
Amazing. No, well, we are here at PPMA, and we just saw actually when we were coming round how busy your stand already is. How's it going? We're only on day one.
It's going really well for day one, yeah. Considering what the weather's like outside, it's very busy here. As you can see, the stand's been busy all morning, so it's good. And it's a show that we come to every year. So we've been with the PPMA for 20 years. It's our 20th year this year, Excel. So we've been coming to the show all the way through. So, yeah, it's an important exhibition for us. Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and showing us around. Been a pleasure. Come down and chat to the team here at Excel.